I believe that the time is coming for Mina, and I think that Mina during the next bull run could hypothetically at least go to the price of $25. And even though that isn't financial advice, here are the reasons why I believe it could very well happen during the next bull run. First of all, I do believe that Mina is very special. Mina is the native cryptocurrency of the Mina Protocol, and when it comes to the Mina Protocol, it is a smart contract compatible proof-of-stake cryptocurrency blockchain that is designed to have a constant blockchain size of only just 22 kilobytes. And this right here, in my opinion, is actually a very impressive figure, because when you think about it, most other blockchains out there have an increasing size of around 300 gigabytes. So really just imagine that, right? Mina's 22 kilobytes, you compare that to others that are around 300 gigabytes. It's a totally night and day difference. It's a totally different league in my opinion. I think that the Mina protocol is so fantastic. And Mina actually claims to be the world's lightest blockchain due to its size, whereas other blockchains are quote-unquote considered to be heavy. And the key to the Mina protocol is something called ZK-SNARKs, which by the way stands for Zero Knowledge, Succinct, Non-Interactive Arguments of Knowledge. And this computing concept right here was actually first developed by an Italian computer scientist by the name of Silvio Micali, who also happens to, by the way, be the founder of Algorand. And what I find very spectacular about this computing concept right here is that it allows users to confirm certain data without having to reveal that data to each other. And in the case of Mina, what this means right here is that it does not have to verify a transaction with every block that is created. Instead, the blockchain is represented with an easily verifiable proof, aka the ZK-SNARKs. And this proof right here is much smaller than most other blockchains out there, and it represents the state of the whole chain, as opposed to just the most recent block. Combined with a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, Mina claims that their implementation of ZK-SNARKs significantly cuts down on the resources needed to process and record transactions. So with that being said, I do believe that Mina is fundamentally spectacular. I think the Mina protocol is truly something else. However, it doesn't end there, because on top of just strong A+ fundamentals, I do believe that the Mina protocol is doing very well as of right now. For example, if we take a look at this, we will see that Mina so far already has over 169,000 total accounts. And furthermore, it even has been able to facilitate over 4 million transactions already. And also on top of that, Mina currently has a block height of over 280,000. And let's not forget, the Mina protocol also has 377 active validators as of right now. And personally speaking, I think a major catalyst for the future growth of the Mina protocol is the fact that I do believe that the blockchain technology market has so much potential. In fact, over the next 7 years, the blockchain technology market is expected to exceed $1.4 trillion, which I think is a very mind-blowing amount. I think that, if anything, truly visualizes just how massive the blockchain technology market could potentially be in the very near future. And I think that moving forward, as the blockchain technology market continues to grow, I think so will fundamentally amazing projects, much like the Mina protocol. And in my opinion, I do believe that the Mina protocol is a lot better than the majority of the competition. For example, when I take a look at Ethereum, even though Ethereum currently is Ethereum 2.0, even though it is now proof of stake, even despite all of that, if you take a look at Ethereum, first of all, in its current form, it's not scalable. And also on top of that, the gas fees are ridiculous. And here's the crazy thing, according to Ethereum's very own co-founder, who by the way also happens to be the founder of Cardano, according to him, it may take Ethereum potentially up to 5 more years in order to even become scalable, which I think is crazy. How is a layer 1 blockchain in 2023 still not scalable? It's insane. However, on the flip side, you don't see any of this type of craziness going on with the Mina protocol. The Mina protocol is highly scalable. And also, when we take a look at the BNB Smart Chain, I just think that the BNB Smart Chain is not that good. However, that is just my opinion. When I take a look at the BNB Smart Chain, just last year, over 20% of the crypto hacks that happened actually occurred on the BNB Smart Chain ecosystem. And again, right, that is totally embarrassing. However, on the flip side, you don't see any of this type of nonsense going on with the Mina protocol. You just don't see it. I think its ecosystem is way too secure to see any of this type of craziness. I think that the Mina Protocol fundamentally is really amazing. Its ecosystem may not be as big as Ethereum. It's not as big as the BNB Smart Chain. It has a lot less fans. But in my opinion, in terms of pure fundamentals, I just think it's a lot better. And in my opinion, a major catalyst, which could very well allow Mina to reach the price of at least $25 during the next bull run, is the fact that I think that the next bull run could look so legendary. As of right now, there's over 420 million people around the world owning cryptocurrencies. However, when you take a look back in 2021, during that massive bull run, there was roughly only around 300 million people owning cryptos. So just imagine this, right? If the 2021 bull run looked that massive with roughly only around 300 million people owning cryptos, just imagine what the next bull run could very well look like, especially now that we have over 420 million people owning cryptocurrencies. I think when you have that many people owning cryptos, I think the amount of FOMO, buying pressure, and buying volume during the next bull run could very well be through the roof. And I think that during the next bull run, Bitcoin could hypothetically at least go to the price of $100,000. And even though that is not a guarantee, I think if that were to happen, I think at that point, the altcoin season, it'd just be ridiculous, and ridiculous in a good way, because I think altcoins at that point are just going to go crazy. And I think that when altcoins start rallying, I think so will fundamentally amazing cryptocurrencies, much like Mina. So all in all, when I consider the Mina Protocol's amazing fundamentals, when I consider how well it is doing right now, when I consider just how massive the blockchain technology market could be moving forward, and when I consider just how legendary the next bull run could look like, I do believe that Mina could very well at least go to the price of $25 during the next bull run. I really believe it could happen. And even though that is not a guarantee, and even though that is not financial advice, I am extremely bullish on the future of Mina. And I think that Mina during the next bull run is ready to prove a lot of the haters wrong. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.